Today we'll discuss 2016 paper, section B. Already I have discussed section A. You can refer the previous video for this. Let us understand. Uh, this is the first program. That is question number 4, 2016. Okay, let me increase the font. Okay, so 2016 question number 4. Define a class in Bookfare with the following description. The instance variables are book name, price. Book name is nothing but the name of the book. Price is nothing but the price of the book. Now there are three member methods. First one is Bookfare, which is a default constructor to initialize the data members. We have input method to access the store name and the price of the book, calculate to calculate the price after discount, and there is a discount calculation. So less than or equal to 1,000, the discount is 2% of price. More than 1,000 and less than or equal to 3,000, 10% of the price. More than 3,000, 15% of the price. Display to display the name and price of the book after discount. And we'll create a main method to create an object and call the above member methods. So let us start now. We'll go in BlueJ. Okay, just now I have already discussed the question. Let us go into the program now. So first line is as usual input java.util.scanner. We'll have the class called bookfare. In that we have two data members. One is book name and another is price. Book name is going to be a string and price is going to be a double. Bookfare, I'll just open this also at one side so that you can compare the two. Okay. So here as you can see bookfare, book name is we have kept a blank over here, price 0.0. Input, now input method is used for accepting the store name and the price of the book. So we have used the scanner class. Then we have accepted the book name, we have accepted the price. Book name is going to be next line and price is double. Then we have used the calculate method. Now calculate method we are using the calculation, doing the calculation over here. So as you can see here, if it is less than or equal to 1,000, then the percentage is 2%. As you can see here, price is less than equal to 1,000, the discount percent is 2%. It is between 1,000 and less than or equal to 3,000, then the discount percentage is 10%. If it is greater than 3,000, 15%. Okay. Then you have to simply calculate the price. Price is going to be whatever the price into discount percentage, whatever comes that you have to deduct from the price, which is the actual price which you have to pay. When we have the display method, you display the name, the price of the book. To display the name and the price of the book, in main you create the object of the bookfare class. You call the input method, you call the calculate method, and you call the display method. I guess it is clear. Quite a simple question. Let's go to the next program. Next program is question number 5 of 2016. Let's take that. So as you can see, using the switch statement, write a menu-driven program. So you need to create a Floyd triangle like this: 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And to display the pattern, like you have I, then IC, ICS, ICSE. And third option is the incorrect option. So as the name suggests, not required actually. Just close all this. Okay. Uh, so as you can see here, we have three options over here. First line is going to be import. You will be writing import java.util.scanner. We'll create a class menu. Now here we'll create the object of scanner class. Here we'll have two options. One is for Floyd's triangle, two is for ICSE pattern. You will accept the choice from the user. So you will take the choice from the user. pass it to switch. If the case is 1, then you have to print a Floyd triangle. And if it is case 2, then you have to print that. So let's take the first option. N stands for the number of lines. So you will take that. Let's take here what is given. How many lines is it? 5 lines. So we'll take 5 over here. Okay, or directly statically also you can take 5. So we'll take 5 over here. Okay, current line is line number is 1. So 1 to 5. This is for line numbers, and 1 to I, it stands for how many what you want to print. So as it is, you want to print a current line, current number. So it's going to be 1 in the first case. So when I is 1, J is 1, you will print 1. When I is 2, at that time J will be for 1 and 2. So we have to simply go on displaying. I'll just take an annotation and explain you. It will be more easy. So let's take 3 values. Okay, you can take this as I, this is a J, and this is our current number. I'm just writing CL. Okay, so when I is 1, J is also 1. So current number is 1, 1 will get printed. Okay, then when J will increase to 2, so the loop will break, it will come out, it will start again from 1. So this is 1, J will become 1. Current number, we have to take the next number, so it will take 2 now. So the next line when it prints, it is 2. Okay, then J will become 2. So that time current again it will change, this will become 3. So this 3 will get printed. This way it will go. Okay, and we'll get the first Floyd triangle. I hope it is clear. And the second one, that is ICSC. Here it is very simple. You just have to take the word and you have to, here in this case it's ICSC. You can directly type it also over here. You take the length of that. Here also it is 0 and 1. So first character. So only the first character is printed, which is at 0th position. So when I is 0, J is 0, first character is printed. When I is 1, you have to print J will be 1 and 2. Sorry, 0 and 1. So it will print 2 characters in the second iteration. Third iteration, I is 2. So it will be for 0, 1 and 2. So it will print 3 characters like that. And default case is, as you know, it's the invalid choice. So let us run this now. Close this. Okay, let's take the first one. Okay. Enter the number of lines. We'll take 5 over here. Okay, so this is the Floyd triangle, the first one. Then we will take the second one. Okay, enter the word. I will take ICSC. This is how we will get. And the last option is, let's say 7. So in that case, we will get invalid choice. Okay, let's go to the third question. Third question is question number 6. Question number 6 is, let's say special words. Let's go to the program over here. Okay. Special words are those words which starts and ends with the same letter. So as you can see here, it is starting with E, it is ending with E. Okay, here also it is starting with E. But the difference is palindrome means from left hand side if you read or from right hand side, both are same. So we can say special words are not palindrome, but palindrome are special words. So we need to check whether a particular letter, whether it is a palindrome or whether it is a special word or both. This is what is the question. Let's take that now. The import Java, the first line will be the same. We will write java.util.scanner. You will accept the word, check if it is a palindrome. So you need to reverse the string. So if, let's say the word is madam over here. It's a reverse. We will just go on reversing it. You take the length of the string. So length of the string is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 minus 4. So it will start from fourth position. I will just draw the annotation. This is okay. So we will draw something. 10 A B C 11. Okay, so this is zeroth position. This is 1, this is 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So when I say I is equal to what, let's say I value will be what? I will be initially 4. Because if you count, okay, this is 5, 5 minus 1 is 4. So I will start from 4, it will go up to 0 and it will reduce 1 by 1. So reverse will be what? Reverse will be taking the last character. So first it will pick M, then it will pick A, then it will pick D, it will pick A and then M. So this way if you check, in this particular case, here it will be what? Here it will be madam only in this first situation. So reverse will also have the same string. Okay. We are checking if both are same, that word and reverse is same, then we can directly say it's a palindrome. Now whether to check it's a special word or not, you simply have to check the first letter and the last letter. So if you check the word, the zeroth location, that M, and the last location, how you can find the last location? Word dot length minus 1. So that is caret 4. If you check both these, if both are same, we can conclude it's a special word. This is what is the logic. Quite simple. Let us run the program and see. Okay, it will say both it is palindrome also, special word also. We'll take existence now. Now here it is a special word only. This is what is the program. Okay, let's go ahead with the next program, series program. Now, we clear this. So what is the series program? Let us understand that we want to overload the sum of series. Sum of series we are having two parameters. Here we are not having any parameters. So here how is that series? Series is something like x divided by 1, x divided by 2. So you can easily make out the denominator is starting from 1 to n terms. And here the odd series are positive and even series are negative. This is what is it. That is in the second series, first one is 1, then it is, that is we can say 1 into 1. Okay, then this will be what? 1 into 2, then it is 1 into 2 into 3. So this way we can conclude that, okay, this series is again 1 to 20 because we have to go up to 20 only. Okay, let us start with the first series. So first series is very simple. You have to simply say I mod 2 because it starts from 1 to n, and I mod 2 if it is equal to 1, that is, if it is a odd series, then you have to add the sum, that is x divided by I. If it is not odd, if it is even, you have to take it minus. So it's very simple. Whereas in the second series, you just have to take the product. So simply it will start from 1 to 20 and j is going to be 1 to I. So initially, now if you execute the program, when I is 1, j's value is going to be 1 into 1 in the first iteration. Second iteration will become, when I is 2, this will become 1 into 2 into 3. 1 into 2, like that. Okay, so this way you will get the sum of the product at the end. And the last, this main also we are supposed to write. So let us write the main also and we will call the method. Not written that. So let's write that. Public static void void main string string 40. So here we can just call the method. Okay. So here what will be there? We take a object of the series class. One is equal to new of series s1 dot sum series. Pass two values over here. N and x. N value we can put it 5 and x you can take it 1 only. Just writing a simpler value. Okay. And then say s1 dot sum series. The Okay, this is how we will do. Next is your even number. So even number is what? Let us understand that write a program to accept a number and I check and display whether it is a even number or not. So let's say if the number is 126, the sum of its digit is 1 plus 2 plus 6, which is 9. Okay, and 126 is divisible by 9. So we can say it's a even number. This is what is the logic. So we have to take the individual digits, we have to add that, and then whatever is the number, we have to check whether it is divisible or not. So simply write first import. You import the java.util scanner, then you take the class even, then you take the scanner class, then you take the uh, number, sum of digits. Initially you take 0. Your copy of number you take one more number. Okay, and then check. Here what we can do is you can just create an annotation. So we will take the number. Let's assume the number is 6 from here only. Same number 126. Okay, if you divide by 10, so this is just for finding the individual digits. As we know, if you take the remainder, what will happen? We will get the last digit. Okay, and if you take the division, then in that case, you will get the, if you take mod over here, you will get the 6. Okay, and if you divide, you will get the remaining digits. So this you need to remember. So this is the last digit if you take the mod number. So here, as you can see, here you will get is 6 over here. This way we can go on, and then remaining digits you can see here, you will get 1, 2. Okay, and then you can add, because whatever is the remainder we have to add. So initially this will become what? This will become 6 over here. This next iteration, this we have to erase this. So in the next iteration, this will become what? This will become 1. Okay, and this will be 6 plus 2, because the remainder is what? Remainder is going to be 6 now. Sorry, 2 now. Okay, so this will be 6 plus 2, which is 8. Okay, this way it will work. So at the end, you will find that the answer you will get is 1 plus 2 plus 6. So 1 plus 2 plus 6 is what? It will be 9. Okay, and if you check, then you have to check if you try to divide that number, whatever is the original number divided by 9, if it is divisible, then you can directly say it's an even number. Else you will say it's not an even number. So logic is very simple. Let's run this. Let's say an even number. If we take some other number, in that case, we'll say it's not a even number. 34. It's not an even number. Okay. So next question is seven wonders. Now here this is a program where we are trying to initialize the seven wonders. Here what is asked is the location. So we have two things here. Okay, two arrays are there. One is your seven wonders and one is the location. We just have to find search the country in the array using linear search. Linear search is very simple. You simply have to search the data normally. So here if you see this is the zeroth position, this is second, one, then two, like that. So where it is located. So you simply take the country from here, it's the country, and you have to go on checking. Okay. It's a simple linear search. If both are matching, that is, if the country is equaling the location, then you have to take the index, and according to the index, you have to display the location. Okay. So you can see here, you run the program. It's very simple. Country, India, sorry, not coming. We have to, I think, take as it is. How is that? India is in capital. Yes. India is in capital. We have to country we have to enter. Let's enter country in capital. Okay, this way it will work. It's very simple. We have simply taken two arrays. Okay, and we have matched with that. So if Mexico is there, this is zeroth location, zeroth location. So we'll go on searching. As soon as you find the match, we will take the index of that, and according to that index, we'll display it. This is what is the logic. So it's very simple. Okay, I guess you are clear with this. Thank you.